It is our final night in Calgary and the biggest game, the gold medal game at the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship on TSN. They are a dynamic duo. Sahaidak and Lott provided us with some highlight reel shots. In 2018 and 19, they picked up silver and bronze. Now they want to finish off their collection with a gold. Yesterday, they booked their ticket to tonight's game. They are two of Canada's best skips. Einarson and Gushue are aiming to add to their already impeccable resumes. A win in the semi has them on the cusp of another title. Sahaidak and Lott battle Einarson and Gushue. The final from the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship is next. It all began last Thursday at Winsport Arena, 35 teams from across Canada, and tonight we are down to the final two. The gold medal game, Einarson, Gushue, Sahaidak, Lott, and one team will represent Team Canada at the Worlds. Hi everybody, coming inside Winsport Arena for the final time. Glad you're watching our coverage. Brian Mutrick joined by Kathy Gushue. And when you talk about Einarson and Gushue, they're built for this moment. TV lights, big time pressure, big game. Question is, this young team from Manitoba, they've had to watch. It's been a long day.
Well, it has been a very long day. When you win and you get the bye as of yesterday, you're so happy, but what a long day. Only half an hour they would have had to come and practice. And if they watched that game this afternoon, and I'm pretty sure they did, pretty intimidating. Einarson, Gushue made everything.
Well, we watched that game because we were calling that game, and it was fabulous shot making the semifinal, as it was Schmiemann, Morris, and this was a key draw, the outturn in the second end to try and score three.
Well, Einarson, known worldwide as a wonderful hitter, but when she's dialed in with draw weight, has very small portion to draw to for three, and the lead doesn't make any mistake, and when she's making draws, yike.
The two-time Scotties champ, the three-time Brier champ, what a combination. And as we check the bracket, they win that semifinal 7-6. And Sahaidak and Lott, listen, don't sleep on this team. They've made a final before, lost. They've also won a bronze medal. So they are certainly one of the best teams when it comes to mixed doubles. All right, so let's begin with Einarson and Gushue. Brilliant in the semifinal. You saw this shot. At one point, they were well above 90%. So really good shooters. However, as a team, is that chemistry finally built up for this gold medal game?
Well, they have chemistry. They may have too much chemistry. Both of them are leaders. Both Carrie and Brad, of course, great skips. They're used to taking the reins in a Canadian or world final and leading their team. The risk tonight is that each tries to do a little too much and not remember that they're a partnership, they're a mixed team, and both have equal say.
I want to focus on the female matchup in this contest, and you would think Sahaidak may be intimidated by the two-time Scotties champ. She's a marquee player, but actually she's seen this act before, hasn't she?
Well, in many ways, you look at somebody that is a two-time reigning and defending Canadian champion, but for Kadriana, she's just Carrie from the block. They live 20 miles apart on the Interlake area in Manitoba. When they play Women's League in Gimli, well, they're both out there at the same time together. In fact, Carrie was going to train with Colton and Kadriana this year for mixed doubles. This is a friend, so is she good? Sure she is, but that takes the pressure off when you know your opponent.
I don't know if Carrie Einarson wants to leave this bubble. Won the Scotties, a chance for another gold medal. The winner of this game, Team Canada in Aberdeen, Scotland at the Worlds. First rock next from Calgary. Colton on the brush. Kadriana now helping. Trying to curl it in, get a piece of the button for the win, and she rolls, and she does it. What a shot, what a draw.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of Canadian curling for 40 years. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
On and off, it's got to be close. Carrie Einarson. Can they score the 5? The bump, the tap, the red goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Carrie Einarson. Try the double.
Whoa! On the red one here.
Gets one, gets two. No horn necessary.
A great shot by Carrie.
It's been an awesome venue, a great week of competition. The gold medal games tonight inside Winsport Arena. It is time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Carrie Einarson, two-time Scotties champ. She'll throw rocks 1 and 5 in this gold medal game. Brad Gushue rocks 2, 3, and 4, and they will deliver the Redstones in this contest. Meantime, Sahaidak, she'll throw rocks 1 and 5. Colton Lott rocks 2, 3, and 4. They are out of the Winnipeg Beach Curling Club. They get the hammer, they get the Yellowstones because they won that 1-2 page playoff game. And keep in mind, they beat Einarson and Gushue yesterday in the page seeding game, 8-5. And they are former medalists, 2 times a silver and a bronze, now looking for gold as we are underway in our feature. And there is Carrie Einarson looking for her 2nd gold under the bubble. Playing mixed doubles, hard to believe, for the very first time on the national level, and she's in her very first final in this discipline.
Okay.
Sorry, Brad.
And a little deep with her first stone. And I said it off the top, they're built for this moment. Gushue, Einarson, they played in massive games before. But you have to think, even with no fans and even, in an empty building, there has to be some nerves on both sides.
Well, it is a Canadian final, and anytime you have the opportunity to walk off the ice and know that you will represent the country, and if you curl in this country, you take great pride in feeling that we are the best in the world, and you have a chance to go prove it and also earn Canada's spot in the Olympics. That is a huge honor, and it comes with some nerves.
Okay.
And maybe a quick path early, both caught there.
All right, Brad.
And the awesome nugget already, Kathy, for both these teams, they have officially qualified for the mixed doubles trials, the Canadian trials. And that is December 28th, late this year, no venue yet. But considering Brad and Carrie, they've concentrated so hard on their team game and to win Scotties and Briars and those Olympic trials. This is a really nice bonus for this team, playing together for the first time.
Line's good, doesn't need to curl. Just get it there, hard. Good brushing, Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was short-lived. This jacket.
And this young man had a fabulous round robin and pool play. He led all of the men competitors 88%. And Colton is a 2-time Canadian junior champion in 2013 and 2016, winning the one in 2013 up in Northern Alberta in Fort McMurray with Matt Dunstone, and 2 bronze medals on the world stage at juniors.
Colton Lott, viewed as a little bit of a wonder kid back home in Manitoba, just a wonderful junior player. And even though he is playing men's, I think he's very much viewed as a great mixed doubles player. Spending a lot of time working with Kadriana, traveling, playing mixed doubles. And the biggest difference you'll see is up the middle tonight. Well, the key for Carrie and Brad, as we talked about in the opening, is maintaining their roles and letting each other ice for themselves and to heed the thrower. A couple of times this afternoon, we would hear the thrower saying yes or whoa, and the person that was sweeping would decide as a skip that maybe they were going to take it somewhere else, and it didn't always wind up in the best spot. So listen to the person throwing.
Wait. Clean. Yep.
Waits there.
Whoa then. Whoa.
Waits there, Brad.
Okay, line's perfect.
Waits there.
Whoa, let it curl, let it curl. Let it curl, let it curl, let it curl, let it curl.
Can't.
Let it curl. Okay.
Good.
Well, for Colton and Kadriana, scoring early will be really important. That big day off only creates nerves. And if you can get on the board first, that really helps. And the big weight clear, the biggest difference we're going to see tonight is Colton can throw pistol weight. It's just a BB runner. And Brad Gushue not so much, but Colton can clean things up when he needs to.
I believe,
Right
called Smash Weight. Keys to the game brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Close. Stay on it. Room. Close. Yep.
Right only.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Go.
Freeze one in there again. It'd be pretty.
Yeah,
not bad.
we're sitting one.
Yeah.
That's good.
If we can get running right in there. Yep.
Yeah.
Brad made a interesting comment to the media after the semifinal win, saying, this team, myself and Carey, we're relying more on execution than experience, which sounds weird considering the experience in the team play. But the first time together playing mixed doubles, and I think they've gained such wonderful experience. And you said it before, Kathy, and it's brilliant what you said. You don't know what playing a championship is like till you're there and you're doing it. And yeah, they've been in, finals before, Scotty's, Briar, but this is just different.
Carve it in there.
It is different.
Curl. Curl.
They both
curl,
know
curl.
that
Nice.
they've watched each other achieve, but achieving together is
Smack it.
different. And here comes your blast smash.
But two of his are...
Watch some of the yellows
Yeah.
flying as well. But
Yeah.
what about a
Nice
third?
weight.
Yeah.
And they ended some winning streaks as well. Peterman Gallant, 5-game winning streak. Einarson Gushue, their 6-game winning streak. And Schmiemann Morris, their 7-game winning streak. Bang, the one red straight sideways. So they have knocked off certainly some of the
Freeze.
major teams in this competition and landing themselves in this gold medal final.
Yeah.
Did you take?
I'm taking like. At the
Just gets by that guard.
end, a little thinner would
Holy.
have been nice. I'm sorry, I didn't feel like getting up to sweep out.
Wow.
It's okay.
That is a cashmere bathroom tissue right there. I don't just literally that much room.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Just a little high side, eh?
So just like edge of that rock you're thinking? Or?
Edge of the bumper there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they're talking about is a target in the absence of a broom. Some teams will pick spots on the bumper, a letter, somebody's foot, as long as they don't
Not
move.
as close.
No, easy.
Might have to go a bit, Carey.
Whoa!
Okay. It's gotta go
Gotta
soon.
curl, Brad.
Gotta go.
Hard then. Hard. Hard. Straight. Hard. Hard.
There's a double here for 4.
Yeah.
It's this.
Stay on.
Okay. It's either that or you just play this for 2.
We
It's
might
up
as
to
well
you.
try this.
Yeah,
I
okay,
mean,
I like
if worse comes,
Yeah.
it's 1.
Yeah, you're hitting about
I mean, double for 4 is pretty
3/4.
tasty in the opening end.
Right here.
It is. It was really key for Carey to be down
A good normal.
into the 4-foot area to count out a couple of those stones. I would say that for Kadriana, her strength is her
I don't think
draw
it'll do
weight,
too much here.
but this isn't about a huge weight hit. This is a regular weight. It's where you hit the stone.
Close. I just have to hit a
Yeah, you
thing.
just have to hit here.
Okay.
You make this, though, that would certainly settle your nerves down in a gold medal game, give you that confidence in your back pocket. And keep in mind, for this team, the first TV game where they're the only sheet on the ice. Much different atmosphere. You got the medals and the trophy right next door. Final stone here in 1.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
The double try
Whoa!
to score
Whoa!
4.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Kadriana on and then off. 1,
Get it!
2. Oh, and she'll jam.
Okay. 1 round.
And a steal of 1. A chance to crack open a 4. One more look.
Just had to curl some more, had to get thinner, come off sharper.
We're underway in our gold medal game. Einarson, Gushue lead on TSN. Welcome back to our gold medal game. And Kathy, hard to believe the Winter Games right around the corner. Mixed doubles in China actually begins on February the 2nd. So this upcoming World Championship in Aberdeen, Scotland is huge. Whoever represents Canada has to finish top 7. And that would qualify our nation for the Olympic Games. We're not qualified yet. The top 7 qualified. China is in as the host country. And then a last chance tournament, 2 more teams will get in. And that is very tough sledding for Canada when you consider that our country medaled at last year's World Championship. We're the defending Olympic gold medalists, yet that's not enough. Something certainly worth talking about.
It's there.
Whoa.
Well, so many of these mixed double shots require precision, and the ice has been pristine. It's a little bit quicker than the Brier and the Scotties. The Ice Cube did that on purpose because there is only one sweeper, but look at that finish.
Nice shot. That's good.
Well, 5 of those head home. You see John Wall on the right and Greg Owasco, the head ice tech, as you look from right to left. Those 2 are staying. But the others go home. Rick and John are from Ottawa. Beck is from Toronto. Neil from Montreal. Darren from Regina. And Ron from Drayton Valley, Alberta. They have come and spent countless hours, and I mean countless, to make sure that everything has been perfect. They have ripped ice out, put it in with new logos, ripped it out, put it back in. And at all times, they're chasing the curlers. Do you like the ice? What is different? It's just unbelievable what they've done. And the conditions that they have provided have produced some wonderful champions already this year.
Literally the best ice in the world right now.
Bar none.
And we thank them.
That's pretty good.
Thousands of hours here in the bubble, allowing the top players in Canada to show off their stuff.
Just like a control.
Okay, where do you want to?
Maybe a little less.
Close. Yep. Yes, gotta go. Hard, hard.
Now got that going a little bit out of his hand. And that's part of the challenge of mixed doubles. Sometimes you're so worried about getting up to sweep the stone, you don't have a chance to just throw and follow through as you would normally.
It's still fresh down the middle here.
I agree.
Just dead tight, eh?
I didn't think so. Like, it just kind of took off.
Oh, it's tight. Tighter path,
Wait. Whoa,
And that is impressive thievery. 26 stolen points leading the field. And Sahaidak, Lott actually second on that list with 24.
That's okay.
So it's never over till it's over.
even
if you have hammer, and especially in this gold medal final.
It's like hack weight.
Okay.
Or board weight. Yeah.
So trying that just soft weight, hit and roll in, become a little bit of a sandwich in the middle.
Maybe a little more.
And if you're wondering, especially with Colton's ability, well, with hammer, why don't we maybe make a double or a triple? In mixed doubles, if you don't score in blanket hammer, you lose hammer. So trying to generate some offense with the rocks that are in play around the 4 foot.
Well, they've done a pretty good job of finding ways to score too when they have hammer.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
No.
And a little flip inside shot stone on the button.
Yeah.
Good throw. Good weight.
So in mixed doubles, you have 24 minutes of thinking time. 8-end game, obviously, and you get 2 timeouts of 90 seconds. And you see at the start of every end those pre-play stones. If you have hammer, your back 4, center line guard. You can call a power play if you have hammer, and that moves play out to the wings. So instead of that center line guard, you have a stone in the house around the 12 and the 8, and a corner guard.
Could just make the double and just take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too cute, and then you're looking at 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just rip the double.
Okay. Turn do you like?
Throw normal weight.
What turn?
That'll last. No, that's good. Pretty much nose hit.
Okay. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And the double for Colton.
I'd like to sweep this one for you, Carrie.
Hey.
I'd like to sweep this one.
Okay.
Yeah, just where it's a little fresh there.
So for Kadriana and Colton, they were
long as you can
looking
get a
at
good target,
taking
if you
one
can't, also
anyways this end. But you heard Colton say his goal was not to make it difficult for her.
The first one, I kind of just let it go.
Yeah. And are you thinking like edge of that red? Like inside of?
Yeah, I think you'll need that. Yeah.
So for Carrie, if she's able to hit and roll a little bit
Right, you got
to
it.
the left as you look at it, unless Kadriana makes the double, I'm not sure that she could get shot. And so then you might look at playing the draw.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
So Carrie Einarson making a play on the yellow stone.
No.
Would love to hold the shooter,
Good shot.
but it rolls away. So now it's the draw for a single here in the second.
And the difference between Colton and Kadriana when they throw is that it will be Colton that will run down to sweep after Kadriana throws, so has the target for her.
I know.
Just 21 years of age. Kadriana Sahaidak, Colton is 25. They would be the youngest team ever to capture this Canadian title.
I think weight's close. Line's good. Curling now.
So final stone in 2. The
Line's
draw
good.
against 2 would love
Stay down.
full
Line's
8-footer a little
good.
bit better.
Curling now. Line's really good.
Colton the brush down. Lovely draw weight.
Wheels.
In a 1-1 tie in our feature, it is the gold medal game in the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. Welcome back to our gold medal final in a 1-1 tie. Here in the third end, Einarson Gushue Redstones with hammer. And Kathy, it's funny how small the curling world is, and you tell the story, you know, Carrie curling out of the Gimli area and the Winnipeg Beach Curling Club for Sahaidak and Lott, and they're very close to each other, aren't they?
It is really remarkable that 3 out of the 4 players in this Canadian mixed doubles final come from a very small area north of Winnipeg, about an hour.
That's good. Nice shot.
Where is that, Brad?
What's that?
Where is that?
That's like biting the forefoot.
Where do you like?
Go like half around it if you want.
Sure.
I think if we just corner freeze, they're going to go half around.
Yeah.
So
I like, are you thinking edge here?
yes.
Just wondering if I can stick to this side.
Yeah. So close. Yep. Yep.
Weight's good.
Carrie's saying she's really enjoyed the experience this week with Brad and has learned a lot from him. Him pointing out a lot of angles throughout the week that maybe she wouldn't have noticed, and we'll take a lot of that back to her team play.
Whoa.
I think where they'll help Carrie is not against opponents necessarily. Brad always looking for the big weight shots.
Yeah, it slid nice there. Hey?
What's that?
Slid really nice.
Yeah.
There.
But for Carrie, it's more for herself. She can throw that really big weight, and so it may have opened up the door to some different angles and different options of shots that she may not have played before.
Okay, line's good. Stay down. Line's good.
Weight's good.
Room.
Gotta go.
Bit of room. Okay, go. Yep. Line's good.
Weight's
Straight.
good.
Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's really
Yep.
good. Line
Whoa.
only.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Line only.
Whoa.
Weight's there.
No. No.
No, no, no. Finish. Get in there.
And a tap for shot stone.
Wait.
Want to
Not
play the run?
bad.
Sahaidak and Lott, their third appearance at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. A bronze in 2019, and that silver medal 2018 they lost to Myers and Walker. So a chance to obviously medal each and every time they've been here. They're just looking for that elusive gold.
Whoa. 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 Yep, 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 yep.
Oh, that's good. Very nice.
And that's the thing with this team, Kathy. They worked so hard at this discipline, and really the spotlight on mixed doubles, especially since it became an Olympic sport, Canada winning in 2018.
Well, I love the title, Underdog Favorites. For sure, when you look at this field and you see Brad Gushue, Carrie Einarson, you think, well, they have to be the favorites and the underdog. But are they the underdog when it has been this discipline that they have practiced so much? Well, a frustrating finish for both of these men, but for Brett Gallant, we heard him clearly say to Jocelyn he thought she had made the perfect shot in the extra end and only left Kadriana the pinhole to draw to, and Kadriana made it, and that is what put them through to this playoff round.
Okay, I can wait.
Still got room.
And that was a redemption win. Their only loss was to Peterman Gallants, and they are the two-time gold medalists, the only team to win it twice. You also saw Courtney Carruthers, Joanne Courtney Reed Carruthers, the only team to ever win it going
Don't
undefeated.
mind that run again.
The run?
Yeah.
I think the reason you have to play the run is you have a chance to pick some of those yellow stones out. You can see if you hit yellow on the nose anywhere, it's your own stones that are blocking those yellows from leaving.
Yep.
So 3% better is this team for hammer efficiency.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Run it back, clip the yellows,
Good. Great shot.
and we'll bang them off the button and the one off the forefoot area.
Shot. Is guarding it getting risky?
Then he,
Yeah, he's
But then he
running. He's
loses
running our
this.
rock in. The max are sitting as one.
yeah. I like the guard.
He doesn't really have. I guess he does this, but still, it
But he's
doesn't
still
really get
gonna-
him much. I don't mind the guard.
I don't mind the guard. Yeah,
It's right here.
like it.
You can see if you try to make the
Either
double
that or
on
I
those
do
two
wide
yellows,
open.
it just jams on the
Freeze
red.
the
That's why
pin.
Colton's not worried about that.
But I no, you know what? The guard's are shot.
Yeah.
The risk is the red nose to get rid of the yellow and to lie two in the forefoot. So that's what you protect. This is what is going to be played on the next one if you don't somehow protect. So you throw a guard and force your opponent to make a bigger shot.
Line's good.
It's good.
Keep it out there a bit. Needs to curl. Needs to finish.
It'll get there.
Line's good.
Weight's there.
Needs to finish.
Tight.
Needs to finish.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
She needs to sit.
Sit.
No, sit down. It's good.
It's good. Shot.
It's a little aggressive, but I could play this back. If I squeak it, we lie two.
Yeah.
If I hit
Think
it
you
a
can
little
ever
thin,
get here?
What's that? I can. Never score 2 though.
No.
No,
Have you ever just play the tap tap?
The other option is I go ahead and I play this and try and sit right there.
And then leave.
But then they play the draw.
Yeah.
Could play the yellow
Could
red
be a
and make
fold.
sure we open it up for 1. I kind of like this, Carrie, to be honest. Let's plant it right on that red. And if I touch the yellow, it's open.
Double, yeah. Yep.
And then they can't guard. They can't do guard it and take it away or draw the button.
Right. Get.
This is really thin. Trying to make that shot.
Absolutely.
He's saying if I touch the yellow,
Said 2 after that. If
so be it, but tough angle.
Poke this one, we'll go open.
So Brad Gushue here in 3, the run back try.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And he'll clip the yellow up front, but they do open things up.
Oh, either or. Yeah. Like what if I like tried to tuck in here? Is that bad?
That's not bad, no?
Like just try to tuck as much as I can.
And if you're
If I'm lighter, that's fine.
anywhere in there, yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. It's even hard for them to get 2 right now, so.
She's playing the draw.
Throw that same weight.
She's playing the draw.
Yeah, I think she was maybe trying to corner around.
Okay.
Yeah, that draw she made against Peterman Gallant, one of the best shots you will see, especially in this championship,
Wait's
right
there.
to the pinhole.
And under that pressure, that's how you advanced to the playoff round. Otherwise, they were going home.
Yes! Whoa! All you! Yes!
Trying to lie 2 in the 3rd
Yes!
end. Right
Get there,
down to the
freeze it.
home hardware button.
Is it a crotch?
Yeah. Yeah. I think your best bet is just to plant it right there. I think we'll score.
Okay.
It's a tough shot for 1.
Yeah. Good shot. Thanks.
Shot.
The other option too, Carrie, I don't know if we hammer this in there, it's going to hit this one first. So this white might spin down.
Yeah.
That's another option. You
Like-
throw it real hard, it may even be
Could
there
it be
for
for 2?
maybe there for 2, but you'd have to throw it really, really hard
Yeah.
because it's going to take this rotation, it's going to kick it down. I think it's probably just going to stay there, but our shooter, like, it's coming up into there.
Yeah.
It may go across the top,
As long as it
actually.
doesn't move this, like if that just moves there, it might be for 2, but
Okay. Where do you have to hit that? Like here?
you got to hit a small half.
Small half?
Even a third is not bad.
Okay.
But, you know, we may just give them 1 doing this.
Yeah.
This is there to score, but it's a little risky too.
Well, I think if I nose it, we're fine.
Yeah, as long as you don't whip it and kind of go around, but I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah. Do you like right here?
Yeah.
Should
Is that what
run
you like?
pretty-
Is that what you like?
I think so.
I
Okay.
think for Carrie, it's a higher
do you think
percentage
it's
shot.
that
So you
or
hit this one
I'm not 100% sure. If
straight
Gunner
back.
was out
This
here,
one's
yes,
going.
for 2.
Brad was talking about going right into the crotch. That's the risk of you may not score 1.
Yeah, if you're gonna play, you play the out for sure.
Oh, now she's going back to the
Okay. Let's try it.
the Gushue call.
Okay, thinner's better than thick for sure.
So what is the danger of this shot then, Kathy?
Well, the danger is that you
aiming for
give
about a
1, and I think the
6 or-
red stone running straight back really increases your opportunity to get 1. This is a high-risk shot to potentially score 2, and this is one of those shots that I don't think Carrie would have considered playing that Brad says, hey, what about this? So that's good to be open to it. But if
Shouldn't
you're
do too
looking to
much,
score
hey?
1,
Shouldn't.
The
No.
red straight back is your best odds of scoring one.
In a 1-1 tie, final stone here in 3.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Sahaidak, Lott.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The stolen point. Jam him.
Gotta go.
Wow, look at the action. And 2 on the board.
That was not a confident whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa
gotta get
all
to
the
see Carrie
way.
Einarson, that's all. Nice shot.
On the mark, Einarson.
Gotta go.
Throws the big weight.
That was easy.
You hit a little thinner than I
Now,
wanted.
easy when you make it.
Wow, great shot.
Wonderful shot. We talked about the learning process, and she said that she's seen shots because of Brad she'd not seen before, seen and made.
He always says that's the shot if you make it, and she makes it. They lead 3-1. Well, Kathy, that's good curling. Outstanding shot. And goes along with the storyline. Carrie enjoying this moment and this experience, obviously now in this gold medal game, and saying that Brad has seen some angles or showed her some shots that maybe she wouldn't have tried before. And I think that was Gushue's shot, and she executed it absolutely perfectly.
Well, she was looking at the sure shot, and that short run back was the easier shot for one. But Brad's opened her eyes to some different angles, things that I'm sure we'll see from Carrie Einarson next year. And wonderfully made. And she can throw the big weight. That's what you need for shots like that.
No, took me 2 tries. Whoa.
There's her big weight
whoa,
ability. And Brad
whoa.
was still saying, whoa, thought she had to catch more,
Atta
but they
girl.
easily go for 2.
Atta girl.
What a wonderful shot.
Yeah, the key shot brought to you by the 2-time Scotties champ. And forget next year, how about under the bubble at the Worlds? She'll be using all that information and
Mine's good.
probably appreciating her front end a
there.
lot more. All the sweeping that Brad and Carrie have done. Not used to sweeping. They've probably done more sweeping this week than they've done their entire lives.
Whoa.
Both longtime skips.
No, no, no. I gotta finish.
Whoa.
Well, one of the things that's really hard is when you don't have family and friends around to cheer for you. But Carrie looked a lot over there during at the Scotties, and they're still here in the crowd. And that's her parents, Marilyn and Jeff Lett, who made a point of buying those, and the chance to see her. And I think that there's mixed emotions. Dale Lott is the coach, and obviously cheering for his son and future daughter-in-law. But he's the ice maker at Petersfield. Carrie grew up in the Clandeboye-Petersfield area. And in fact, it's at Dale's Club where there's an annual honorable, let me try that again. At his club, they host an honorary charity event. It is in support of junior curling and in support of Carrie's twin brother, Kyle, who passed away in a tragic snowmobile accident. He was a curler. And so really woven relationships. And obviously Dale wants his son to win. But I think that when he saw a shot like that from Carrie, he'd be thinking, wow, that's pretty awesome.
Curling really is family and community, isn't it? It's what makes this sport really special.
And honorary
good.
is the word
Yes.
I was trying to find.
Wait, don't wait. Line's good.
It's there.
Okay.
It's all there.
Yeah, it needs a curl a bit. Needs a curl.
It's all
Line's
there.
good
though.
if you don't bounce it. Lock it on. Line's good. Line's good.
Beauty.
Just pop it loose.
Okay.
Push it back. I can even throw like back line at it.
Like get to the inside.
Well, I'm gonna throw the end.
Okay.
Probably
just
just
wanna-
like back 12, just enough to punch her.
Okay.
And this is the part of the game where you need to be mentally strong. You feel that you're set up pretty good. You heard Colton say, this is a tough shot for one. And then Carrie makes that. Now you're trailing by 2. But you have to park it. In mixed doubles, points are scored, and often big points are scored often.
We've seen a lot of 3s and 4s. And I remember
Oh, this is light.
Jennifer Jones, Brent Lang at one point had a split for 6, and you
Yes.
only have 5
Finally.
rods, so
Whoa.
you obviously get your placement stone.
Yep.
Line only.
Yes.
Here comes that center line guard, have to get by that, and they will clip it as he lost it.
Hard. 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 There you go.
You saw Carrie racing in. This is where she's down at the other
Love
end.
the bump bars a foot.
Yeah,
You like that?
I like it.
Okay.
So Carrie, if you watch her, she sees now that that rock is going to be going out.
Hard.
Normally, as a skip,
Hard.
you'd be down sweeping that
Hard.
stone out.
Just a missile down the ice trying to get there in time to sweep it behind the tee line.
Well, Brad yells hard from the back.
It's close.
Close, yep. Wait, don't wait.
Gotta go wait.
Okay, line's good. Wolf can. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wolf can. Wolf can. Whoa. Needs curl.
Not tapping it much.
Not curling. Not curling.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's just that much straighter than earlier, eh?
Yeah.
All right, run it.
Doesn't have that hard
Just not
sideways finish.
finishing.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do us any good, does it?
It's a good
No.
spot right now.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make this, I'll go down just to save some time.
I'll stay down.
Yep.
And because they won the 1-2 game,
Hey, give me
Kadriana and
more.
Colton had the choice
for
of
less
stones. They
minuses.
selected yellow. If you'll remember, in the semifinal, Gushue Einarson threw the red stones. So some comfort, certainly. And the same stones, obviously, from the Scotties and the Briar. But, you know, things change. The ice changes. It's different as they rip it out and put new ice, new sponsorship in.
But it is interesting, Colton and Kadriana, by choosing yellow, allowed Brad and Carrie to use the same stones that they have the last two, and there is comfort with that.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Trying to hold the line.
Click it.
And they wanted to hit that red stone that's top button first.
They're close. I think we're sitting two.
I think so, too.
Right here?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Right to it.
Yeah, I think if I
Right
could
to the
bump that
nose.
just a little, Carrie, it's
Why'd you
pretty
wanna go
good.
that sweet? Yeah.
Why? Because if I play big weight, I'm
this
rolling,
one
and
in
then
there is
it's just
just
a big
good.
pocket for them to draw into.
What are we thinking for line here?
I probably should have just ran it.
Yeah, but that didn't really do much.
Even if I rip the guard, it's better. Like now, I don't even think might not even have a chance to score.
Yeah, I think it's nice in this path.
I gotta be in this outside 7 and hope it just goes this way.
Like to
Little
go.
light, yeah. Line's good. Whoa, let it work a bit.
Okay,
Let it work.
Weight's really close.
Okay, line's
So
good.
a real chance here in 4 to put the
Whoa,
heat on.
Whoa, whoa, needs a curl.
Weight's
Lott and
really
Sahaidak.
close.
Needs a curl, close.
Small tap.
Whoa, needs
Small
a curl,
tap.
needs a curl, needs a curl, needs a curl, needs a curl, needs a curl. Whoa,
Very good.
pretty good. It's excellent.
Yeah.
So Einarson Gushue shot stone top button.
Just tap this, split these.
Yeah. And then she's got this.
Well, what else do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
I don't really know
Okay.
what else to play here.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm just
Either
trying
that
to
or
think
I
of what she's
do what I
gonna
said.
And what
Yeah,
he
it should be good
said,
ice.
what he talked about is
Throw on
throwing
like
a
half.
runner just to hit this one so thin that it comes in sideways. But I hate leaving that redstone right where it is. No way to get shot stone right now unless you tap it back a little bit. And maybe Kadriana can make a play on it on her final.
Close, yep.
Sure.
Whoa!
It's heavy.
Yep.
Heavy.
Whoa!
Heavy. Can't
Whoa,
hit there.
whoa!
Can't hit that.
Got a curl.
Try to carve it over. And
Okay,
moving
so
things around, and now they
This
are
is the
lying
danger rock.
1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3. I
I
think
think we guard
I
this
agree.
side. Let her play this side because it's coming into there.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we can get one kind of in this neighborhood, though, that's really good.
Okay.
Right? Don't you
Yep.
think?
I like it.
Okay. Unless you want to bumping anything in there, help us.
Well, if we do this, it's not terrible.
Yeah. Timeout.
And the first of their 2 timeouts, 90 seconds.
Because right now she can hammer this there and cut us down to 1 if we make a good guard.
Yeah.
If we bump this guy in this way,
That's
doesn't
not
really
bad.
matter where our shooter goes, because the in-off is always something's out
I
counting
don't
it.
mind that, Brad. If I tap that to there,
Get it underneath.
what
it.
does she have?
She's gonna have. They'll have the run back.
Yeah.
This into the pile. That's the only thing. Where
I
right
don't
now.
mind this. I like that call.
Okay.
Even if I bumped it straight on the
Yeah.
nose.
Well, let's just think of the guard. Like this out turn's not hooking much.
Yeah. I know it though.
No, I'm just saying for
Yeah.
her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if, like the thinner we can, like if we can get that right into there, then it's a steal of 2 for sure, and she's got to make a great shot just for that.
So we're sitting 3. Yeah, I don't even mind that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got to get it tucked because she's going to play the tap.
Right.
So, like ideally, we get it there.
Do you want to play that?
It's up to you. I'm fine with either. Like if we make either one of them, my only concern is you make a pretty good shot right here.
Yeah.
Hammers. These 3 are gone. This one sticks.
Stay. We get 2.
And well, no. If it's there,
Okay, let's guard.
yeah. I think that's what I was trying to tell you.
I think this is a really great shot. You tap this stone just that little bit, but going the right way. Tap that stone just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, now what you've done is you've taken away any chance that she has to
I'll
tap
give you a
that
little
stone
more.
up.
We're not burying.
Not
let's-
much.
And
Yeah,
that
just
stone in the
put it
tee
in
line is of no real help.
Between the foam and the 12 foot? Or in the...
I think the last comment, though, they're
Sorry,
guarding the
through line.
Kathy.
They
Is
are.
that what I
They're
heard?
taking away that side. I think
So I
that
think if you go a little
the other
inside
turn
of that.
puts
So let's try
so
and just
much
play right in front of
pressure
that yellow.
on Kadriana. But even with the guard, even if Carey doesn't throw, it's still pretty tough. But the tap is there. So taking away the easiest shot, which is the tap.
Line's good. Easy. There it goes. Whoa. Whoa, Brad.
These 2 were brilliant in that
Whoa,
semifinal,
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Good.
taking on Danielle Schmiemann and John Morris.
debate?
They were both in the high 90s
whatever you
throughout most of that game.
I think so. Just T-line.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So
Speed
this is a
kind of
line
same
shot.
here?
Yeah, maybe a couple feet slower.
What?
Maybe like a foot or 2 slower.
So the out-turn tap on their yellow, Kathy, is that the goal here?
It is.
So tap that Yellowstone top 4 and try to limit the damage. If it's perfect, they could probably get the 1. If it's perfect,
I think if it's perfect, you're conceding 1.
you're okay.
Because you're asking her to go right across the face.
And that's so tough. It has to curl so quick.
Now
Weight
she-
has to be perfect.
She does throw a softer release, so she may get more movement out of this than anyone
Whoa.
else on the
Whoa.
sheet. So maybe she can get to the
Whoa.
nose for 1, Brian.
Whoa, Cole.
In some trouble,
No,
big time
nothing.
trouble here in 4. Final stone, and this has to curl up.
Nothing.
Right now it's all over the Reds, and they might tap them in for more. My goodness.
4.
A steal of 4 in this gold medal game
4, yeah.
and a 7-1 advantage. And as we talked about it, Einarson, Gushue built for games like this, and they are rolling up by 6. In a 1-1 tie, final stone
Whoa.
here in 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Sahaidak,
whoa,
Lott.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
The stolen point, jam him. Wow, look at the action, and 2 on the board.
That was not a confident
Brad.
whoa, whoa,
Hey, Gary,
whoa.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels, made for real-life messes. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
trying to chat things over. A really tough first four for Kadriana Sahaidak, Colton Lott out of the Winnipeg Beach Curling Club back home in Manitoba. Let's check the numbers, Kathy, after four.
Well, that double by Carrie Einarson in 3, just brilliance, and that really set the tone. And for Kadriana, it's such a high difficulty shot, trying to go to an overburied stone, doesn't make the raise, and it's a huge steal of 4. The numbers on the left side tell the story on the scoreboard.
After four is brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. And that is what's on the line, that gold medal, a chance to put the maple leaf on your back and go to the World Championships, Aberdeen, Scotland, beginning on May 17th. We'll step aside. Final four next on TSN. And a beautiful night in downtown Calgary. We're about 20 minutes west of downtown, Canada Olympic Park and Winsport Arena. Our gold medal game and our final night of coverage of the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. And that means power play time. And they need something. A steal of 4 in the fourth. So power play means team with hammer has the option to move play out to the wings. So the stone for Sahaidak Lott behind the corner guard. And Carrie Einarson, her first here in 5, playing the tick shot, trying to open up that yellow stone. And she has been brilliant. It's like a replay. How many shots like that has she made in this championship?
And it's not only moving that stone out of the way as a corner guard. The key is also rolling your shooter to a spot where your opponent can't use it to bury behind. Yes, you could bite the outside of the ring where that is, but really has moved it over. So really reduces the value of having that guard there at all.
Rim. Rim.
Wait's close.
Rim.
Wait's there.
You know what's incredible, too? If they do indeed hang on to win this, you felt awful for Carrie Einarson and Brad Gushue last season, both champions in Canada, both without the chance to represent Canada at the Worlds.
Yes.
And if they win, what an extra nice little nugget for them to put the maple leaf on their back.
There. Yeah, if we could just...
But how tough for these two who have lost a final before. It's having done both sides of a Canadian final, I'll tell you, the winning is way more fun.
Well, tell that to Brendan Botcher.
Yes.
4 straight Brier finals, finally breaking through in the bubble here in Calgary.
Oh, okay, Wait's close. Wait's close.
Line.
Wait's good.
As long as you're not bumping
Lots
through,
of weight,
stay down.
lots of weight.
Hard unless you're bumping it through. Yep.
That's really good. Good shot.
Just give him a run. Just freeze this.
Okay.
So special to put the maple leaf on your back, represent Canada. Great purse, and that $50,000, the most that we've seen in a Canadian mixed doubles championship. 50 grand to first place. You obviously get to go to Aberdeen, Scotland. And we already know both these teams have trial spots now for the mixed doubles trials, Canadian trials. Canada defending gold medalists with John Morris and Caitlin Laws.
Well, Colton had to take way out on the foam. He can't play the in-turn because of the redstone in the 8-foot, so has to go way out.
Gotta go!
And there's the big swoop.
Oh, no.
Want to run that on the nose? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably even get my shooter going over a little bit towards that one on the side, but...
Yeah.
And so we know the trials will be in late December. We don't know the date as of yet. Here's the teams that are in. And it was a great performance. Schmiemann replacing Holman as she's home expecting her second child with Morris. So Sahaidak Lott in, Einarson Gushue in as well.
Whoa. Whoa.
As Brad delivers, the run back
Nice.
picks the Yellowstone.
Okay.
And remember,
Okay.
it was Brad Gushue with Val Sweeting losing that trials final to Caitlin Laws and John Morris.
Just playing that.
Yep.
I just make this. Sit 3?
Sure.
Probably, I think so.
Okay. Got it.
Even if I just stuff it and roll over.
So attempted triple to
No
lie
fit.
3.
And
Yeah.
just throw in like a nice, good normal.
Okay.
They all go. Would leave your 2 stones that are in the house already and your shooter, because you're hitting it almost on the nose. Your shooter shouldn't roll out.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
That's not curling.
Whoa. Curl.
Sit.
And he'll stuff it.
Hang around.
They do have shot stone, back button.
There. Dirty. That's in.
Yeah.
Do you like this?
I
Sorry.
do if I make it, yeah.
Either that or you just
Yeah.
don't really want to leave.
Just wondering if we made this double over here.
Yeah, that was my other thought.
What are they doing? Like,
Probably try and freeze here again.
okay, and then we just go ahead and we hit here
Yeah.
and we're forcing them.
You might get there for 2, but just a second.
This is tough.
Is it?
Well, for me, not for you. This is easy, but like we're just trying to cut them down to 2.
Yeah.
But if I
Probably.
make this, we cut them down to 2 as well.
Yeah.
Which one do you like? You think this?
That was my first
Okay.
cut, but
Okay.
if this is probably
Half a rock.
okay, make
Let's
it.
make it.
Gauntlet has been thrown. Well, they are staggered. It is not
turn are you throwing?
flat.
What?
What turn are you throwing?
I'm throwing the out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aces. I gotta make the double behind. And hopefully, then she gotta play around. Hopefully she doesn't nut it.
Yep.
So trying the double.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got 1, got
There you
2.
go.
That's right. Carrie said that's an easy shot.
A good throw by Brad.
Oh, and we're for sure only getting 2.
Well, I just don't know where else we go. We go here. We're still probably getting 2.
Make any all week. Saving them up, I guess.
Nice one.
Oh, what do you think? It's not the freeze?
Or you like this freeze?
No, I don't like that one.
Okay. I like this.
I think you almost have to. It's desperate times. You're trailing by 6. There's no point in trying to hit and roll underneath. If you don't make it perfect, your opponent just picks it out. If you freeze, you might get an opportunity to get a jam. Have it
Not
stick
anymore,
around
eh?
somewhere.
So, Kathy, if you're watching mixed
wondering if
doubles
it's
for the
easier to
first
play the
time,
turn.
you do have the opportunity, if you want to, you can switch. So Colton could throw 1 and 5, and Kadriana could throw 2, 3, and 4. You can switch it up throughout a game. You don't see it very often.
No.
Is this a situation you might think about it just to mix things up because they just don't have anything going, or is it what it is?
I don't think so. Most of the time, the reason people would switch things up is if you were really
Okay, never
struggling
mind,
with
it's
draw
all right.
weight.
Yeah,
And
it's
if you
all right.
throw rocks
That's
2, 3, and 4, you're throwing them right in a row, so you get a better feel for draw weight. But that's not been the challenge, particularly today.
It's rubbing it. It's rubbing it.
As soon as I say that, he's a little bit heavy. But the issue has been just some brilliant shot making by Gushue and Einarson.
Okay.
Right there is really good. Yeah, full weight right in front of a carry, and we're...
Okay. Still thinking edge here, though?
I am, yeah. Yeah. I liked it. What do you think?
I liked it. Line's good. Keep it out there a bit. No, line's good. It's running a bit. There it goes. Curling now.
Okay,
Yep. Whoa.
just a little deeper than we want.
Whoa, whoa then. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Good.
And it finally
Really
sits
good,
top
actually.
button, but they lie 4. And just 1 stone to come. Lot of red.
Yeah.
Yep. Right on nose.
Yeah.
Does nose even give them shot?
It might. Because these rocks are lively, if she hits it right on nose, it may scooch just a little bit in. And honestly, Brian, she doesn't have anything else. There's no draw.
Unless you try, I mean, it's so flat, you could come off that
the
one
weight out of your hand
red
and just
stone, but
take
that
it
is
out.
really tough.
And you would still be rolling
Yeah.
deep. You would not get to the lid. Well, they have been a very defensive-minded team, not allowing a lot of points, but
Yep.
that is happening tonight.
Kadriana Sahaidak trying to get out of some trouble. Final stone. Bang it. And moves a couple.
I
And
think she did.
I think it's close.
That's close.
Looks yellow to me, but you want to
I
have a
think
look,
it's
Carrie?
yellow.
Yeah, I think it's yellow too. Good shot.
We'll let
Working
Carrie
on it.
confirm.
Okay. Boss wants to measure.
And the boss would be Carrie Einarson, so they will put a stick to it.
Shoot, sorry, Carrie. That was so stupid of me. I even said a little shorter, and I freaking
Yeah.
swept it deep. So stupid.
And these are the moments, Kathy, that to me still, I mean, we've been in here, I think 40 days or so. No crowd, no atmosphere, just that library feeling in a national championship. It's truly bizarre. So regardless, a nice effort here from Kadriana with her final stone as we have the measure.
Well, she hit that as well as she could have.
So close to the 3, to the yellow. Yeah. And it is yellow.
Thank you.
Shot stone. So a nice shot and a single. But it is Einarson Gushue leading 7-2 in our gold medal game. This was an awesome sight for curling fans. Darren Moulding earlier today on the ice practicing as he will play in the Men's Worlds next week. Of course, the wonderful win, Brendan Bottcher, their 4th straight Brier final, finally cracking through against Kevin Cooey. He had to pull out of the field that back injury, but he is getting back into good shape. And here is the field, the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Championship. Brendan Bottcher, obviously Team Canada, and some familiar names. Nicodine, always tough. John Schuster, who is the defending Olympic gold medalist.
And Bruce Mowat, that is Canada's first opponent, and that is not an easy way to start out.
Where's
That's
that?
next Friday.
What?
Can't wait.
Where is that?
Top button.
And more importantly,
I like
great to see
bumping it.
Darren feeling healthy. If you don't know the
Sure.
story, him and Joanne
Yeah,
Courtney
play
were
tight to the guard.
undefeated
Touch the
in
guard.
mixed doubles play, suffered the back injury, and it was a tough decision. They had to pull out, but obviously
I'm thinking,
Joanne
I would
very
say,
understanding, knowing that
like,
he had to
probably
focus
around
on
here, to be honest.
the Worlds coming up, and it's all about qualifying too for the Olympics. Same with mixed doubles and getting that Olympic spot.
Well,
in China.
And a shout out to the physiotherapy team and all the others that have worked with Darren. We saw him go up the stairs 2 days ago, barely struggling. He was hanging on, trying to go up, and then all of a sudden 2 days later he's throwing. So that's wonderful stuff.
Whoa!
Curl. Curl. Good shot. Real good.
So a lot of excitement as we continue to bubble, and look at that great photo. And there is the Scottish team and Bruce Mowat. And as you mentioned, that is Canada's first competition. That's a great young team. They'll be in tough as everyone's making the move to Calgary. And there is Team Switzerland also on the airplane. Peter de Cruz and company.
Right in the middle, Benoit Schwartz to his left. He is the last rock thrower. And that is another very, very tough opponent for Canada.
So excited for that coverage. As my mixed doubles partner up here, Kathy Gauthier, I tip my cap to you. You have been a rock star. Every draw, the updates, and we're pulling the others back into the bubble. Vic Rutter and Cheryl Bernard and Russ Howard, all your coverage as the season of champions continues here on TSN.
Yeah.
Whenever I get off, it just curl. I'll just keep freezing it. Keep freezing.
Keep looking for opportunities. The one thing about mixed doubles is that there will always be stones in play because of the placement stones. It's not as though your opponent can run it up and down.
Clean.
Unfortunately for Sahaidak and Lott, you're going to need some misses in the way Einarson and Gushue have been rolling.
Like freezing this one?
It'll be tough, tough sledding.
I guess it's a no-set double.
Yeah.
But then he guards ours in the back. Yeah, let's just freeze it. Yeah.
Okay.
And in a tough year, COVID, etc., and a chance to compete as a couple.
Weight's good.
Congratulations to Kadriana and Colton. They'll be getting married this summer.
Close. Yep.
Weight's there. Weight's there.
Whoa. Okay, whoa.
No, can't.
Yep. 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 Keep going.
What if I just peel the top one?
Rip the top.
Although I might get all of them moving. I'm never getting them out, but I'll get them all moving.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to nose it. Like we got to get a little off nose. That's the danger.
Yeah.
Because if we nose, then he comes there. So we want to make sure we hit it this side. But any of this side, we're not hitting much of this.
No. Yeah.
And
If we do this, they're likely going there, and then we can slam it.
Yeah. Or like I said, I can just throw it hard and try and hit it just off nose. Probably move these things. I probably get rid of this one. This one probably kicks over there.
Yeah.
What shot do you want to have at the end?
Doesn't matter. Whichever.
Yeah, I don't mind the clean pick.
Okay, let's do it.
If you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
I'm good with that.
They got some work to do to get shot on us, so.
So playing the scoreboard, trying to eliminate yellow stones.
Wait.
Well, some pretty huge numbers all week from Brad Gushue.
Yep.
It's always amazing how the elite players, when the spotlight is on, find another gear and deliver in these type of games.
And one of the challenges Brad faced, what he said he faced in coming to the Brier, was the absence of crowds. That is what motivates him, and he needed to find energy from within. Well, they found a way. The relationship between him and Kerry growing as this week has gone on, and that's produced its own energy.
Wow, that just opens up the double in the back.
Steal of one here is fine. 2 steals of 1, and then we get a power play coming home like 3.
And there's the Gushue girls.
either
All the scoring.
They had a great tweet on their social media because we made the joke, well, they've been so polite and quiet this entire championship here. But I guess they're loud and proud in watching Brad compete and carry.
Two with, right? With the power play.
So if he corners this here.
I think we pick
a little more.
And this is a marked difference in Colton's play. We've talked about those great numbers that he's had. We've seen him being just a little bit off on draw weight. His run backs, that is his bread and butter shot.
I know.
Getting a part of the guard, but not always getting the results in the back. I think that for sure when Colton looks back on this game, it's not been indicative of his play all week at all. And sometimes that happens.
And worth mentioning, too, he was the top male curler through pool play, 88%. And look at the names in this field. 35 teams started the journey, and, you know, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, either that or I just hammer this hard.
Should get rid of 2.
Well, not if I hit this one first. It may not get rid of any of the yellows. But
Yeah.
I think just a tap.
Okay.
Tap it anywhere high side. We should be okay.
Yeah. Even if it's right on the nose, it's not bad.
You shot at least?
What's that?
Even if it's right on the nose, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Ideally, I'd like to cover the pin, though.
Okay. The edge.
Makes the tap.
I was thinking middle of the
Yeah, he
12
makes
with
a
back
tap.
four. Is that too much? So we're just
might-
trying.
It's close,
Okay.
but it's not finishing hard
Yeah,
here.
oh, you're right. Yep.
Weight's good.
Okay, line's good. Yep.
Line only.
Yep. Whoa.
Line
Clean.
only.
Clean.
Line only.
Clean. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Line
whoa.
only.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Very nice.
And tap it right to the button.
Just pick that.
It is time for the team comparison, and it is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, I don't think it's any surprise that Carrie and Brad's numbers are higher given the score. But what is more significant is the degree of difficulty early, and those shots that they made have made the shot so much harder for Kadriana and Colton, and that's also why the numbers are much lower. So trying to pick this stone out. They would lie 3 and force Carrie to make a shot. There is certainly going to be a little bit of a basket to draw to, but at this point,
7 to sticks.
Yeah.
So you'll have the intern
It's
draw to
touching
it.
this one.
Well, it's our pretty much only.
I don't think you can really throw much weight at this. You throw big weight, we're losing this one. It's going to jam
Okay,
back here,
what do
and
you
this
wanna
one's
throw
going to get
then?
pushed down. And it's just going to be like a nose hit for 2.
What do you like? Like,
Timeout. You want to try to get as much to the nose as you can. Like, you probably want to hit it here, as thick as you can. And just hope that this goes and spills over here. So I think it's always touching this one.
Probably. Yeah, it looks like it's going to.
Or we just try to straight wick it. Just try to straight wick it and hope it goes over top, and then we're going to clip this one, and that's just going to jam straight there, and it's.
Can you save the shooter?
No.
Not worry about
No,
the back
no,
one? Not with hack or something?
No. No, because we're not getting this one that far.
Okay.
Not with hack. Hack, it'll probably just go
Board
here
the
and
shooter's
sit
going to
here.
roll out of the. With board, the shooter will roll out of the 4-foot, right?
Yeah, board's too much.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I think we just try to straight pick it and hope we don't catch that side one.
that's if you pick it clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the same weight, I guess, that normal.
Yeah.
Just make it go. Make her throw it, eh?
It's a game where closer. You could play quieter weight, trying to get onto the corner of that stone. But you're down 5, and at this point, if you pick it out, you leave a pocket, but at least you have a chance.
Play the tap, same tap too. I don't mind that. If you like that.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Sahaidak without hammer here in 6. And this is curling on him. Got to hold the line to pick it out, clip it.
That's good. Nice
And
shot.
enough action to spill it out.
It's perfect.
I should be able to, if I throw enough, I should be able to kick it to here.
Sure. Yeah. We don't want to play it too tight to the red, but
No.
yeah, you can. If that's what you like.
I think so.
Okay.
What are you thinking for
The other
brown?
option too, Carrie, like if you hit a third of a rock, half a rock, high side, I think you could still get 2 and kind of get them both spinning to the right.
If you think that's
Come
there.
down and we'll talk about it. We got lots of time.
Is there any way to get 3, or are you jamming all day long?
It does naturally want to go onto
think
that
these yellows
placement
are
stone.
I think,
So close together,
I think I can make this, Brad, for 3.
you're always hitting this. Yeah.
I know, but it.
I don't.
Will it
thi-
drag
I don't.
a bit?
I don't want to play too close to that red. That's
I know.
just. I'm looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
My thought is if you hit a third to a quarter, I think this comes in and spins off this way, and this shoots out, and we get these 2 counting.
Okay.
Or we, lob a hack waiter down there and just nose for 1. That I don't like. I don't like getting tight to that red one at all.
Yeah.
Because again, a steal of 1 here is pretty good. Like we're still
Yeah.
at 4. We got hammer in the next end, but I think, like even half a rock on this, we get 1.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think you aim for about a third, throw it hard, and we get these both spinning.
Okay.
And even
You
if
seen
you
it?
just
Yeah.
pick that Yellowstone sideways,
Where are you
if you
thinking
hit it
for a
very
broom?
thin, you're
All the
still
way back
getting
to
1. And I agree with Brad. You don't want to play it soft weight, kind of cute,
I
and then
think
you
what
tick
could
the
see
red.
that red in the back. I think
and
that's
give
a
up
good
2.
target. If I was, is that what
Yeah.
you're seeing?
Yeah.
Like again, we're aiming like a quarter is pretty good too, but third
Okay.
is I think ideal. You got it.
She had a 12-2 record at the Scotties here in the bubble, capturing her 2nd title.
Yep. Whoa.
And those
Yes!
previous 3 hits,
Yes!
dynamite. 1 more to come here in 6. Carrie Einarson.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Spin it, yellow's
Good
moving.
shot.
And how about 2 more? The young lady on fire here in Calgary.
2 red, yeah. There you go.
As she shakes her head, she's made a couple of doubles like that. And they're rolling. Up 9-2.
Thanks for talking.
Well, Kathy, one of your favorite sayings is drop the old clutch.
Yep.
It's been clutch Carrie. Carrie Einarson has made some lovely shots. And a 9-2 advantage for Einarson Gushue in our gold medal game, our final night here at Winsport Arena.
There.
At the Home Hardware Canadian
there,
Mixed Doubles Curling Championship winner will represent Canada at the upcoming Worlds in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Hard, Brad. Hard. Curl it. Yep.
And off the top of the show, we said when you talk about the big game, the spotlight, Gushue, Einarson, a pedigree of coming up with those big games, and they have certainly delivered. And you feel for Kadriana Sahaidak, Colton Lott in their 2nd final. They lost to
Yep.
Kirk Myers,
Yeah,
Laura Walker, who were in
go.
this field and also had a great run this year back
Hard.
in 2018.
Line's good. Yep. Go.
And you hope that you could maybe,
Hard.
when you're ready to, look at the game tape and see what went wrong and what you can try and improve on and take it forward. They're a young team, and they got a bright future. They're young players. Kadriana's 21, Colton just 25.
Well, it has been a very long day for them sitting in the room waiting for this, and it started early. Carrie Einarson making some wonderful shots. And there's not much you can do. You look at your own performance, but you also look at the performance of those that you've played against.
I like
Little
it.
extra line.
It's there right now.
Okay.
Weight's coming off.
Okay, just for weight, Carrie. Line's good. Line's good as long as you're not heavy.
Gotta go.
Okay, curl it a bit if you can. No, line's good, line's good. Yeah, curl, sorry.
Very nice.
Pretty good.
It is time for the game story, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Well, one of the things that Carrie said is that Brad's opened her to look at different kinds of things, and he did talk her into that double in 3, and what a wonderful shot that was. And then for Catriona, the next end, didn't have much of a shot, but her tap ran straight, raised them in for another, and that really has started the snowball. Some wonderful numbers for Brad Gushue and Carrie Einarson.
And that really was the TSN turning point in 4, as they had 6 points in 2 ends, and so tough to claw back.
Stay close. Yep. Yep. Gotta
We've
go.
always talked about how mixed double does give you the opportunity to have rocks in play, but when you're playing an opponent who's making so many precise shots, it's pretty tough.
Nudge. Get in there.
Good.
Feel the guard?
Sweet. Yeah? I think so.
Right now, I don't see, they're gonna have to work pretty hard to get more than a 2, so.
Yeah.
Peel the guard, Kath?
Peel the guard.
Good.
Just kind of freeze this. Move this one back here.
Okay.
Kind of nose tap. A little bit low side would be good. It's pretty straight on this side. You gotta move 4 rocks. Like even less than that, Cage. Less.
Well, not the game, obviously, that they were hoping for, but knowing that you're going to be in the trials, something for sure to work towards.
Gotta go.
And I have to believe that when the world starts to settle and curling starts to outline all of the events for next season, we already are hearing about Spiel starting first week of August to qualify for points, that mixed doubles will start to be a bigger part of that tour schedule, so that teams that specialize in mixed doubles like Catriona and Colton have things to play in to continue to improve.
Yeah.
And keep this in mind, if Einarson Gushue happen to go on to win, all of a sudden Sahaidak and Lott are their biggest fans, because they have to qualify Canada, right? Qualify Canada into the Olympics in China next year. And that was the story with a couple years back, and we mentioned when Joanne Courtney and Reed Carruthers ran the table perfect at Canadians, they had to place high enough to ensure Canada got in. They did, made it to the gold medal final and lost, but that allowed Caitlin Laws and John Morris to win the gold medal. And as Reed says, Caitlin even sent him a nice text that night saying, you know what, we thought of you guys because, you know, you helped get Canada here, and that's why Canada has that gold medal.
Throw it hard and try to roll this one over here.
Okay.
Make the double.
Make the double, maybe lie 3, just trying to find a way to get some yellows that count. And just quickly back to your point, Brian, as a curling fan, not someone who's played a lot of mixed doubles, not played any mixed doubles to be honest, I feel insulted that Canada's not automatically in, and so I think that any Canadian fan of curling will be cheering very hard for whoever comes out of this, and it's looking like Gushue Einarson to earn not only potentially a world title, but a spot for Canada at the Olympics.
Okay.
And a nice double. And the crazy thing too, Kathy, which, I mean, whatever, we can talk all day about it, but if someone, let's say in a COVID world too, if someone happens to get hurt or is sick at those worlds and you got to pull out, you're done. Canada does not have a spot, and it feels ridiculous considering you're the defending champs of the Olympic gold and medaled, as Peterman Gallant medaled, winning that silver, losing to Hasselberg and Eriksson of Sweden last year at the Worlds in 2019.
So Carey looking for the double. Might even get some carry through.
I see what you did there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Off the other.
Whoa. No. No. Hope.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, Brad.
Okay, Carey.
Wow.
Wow.
That's okay.
Just like that. It's never over till it's over. That miss, it is the open draw for 4.
And just enough space
Whoa, no.
to go through. You kind of want to catch one, catch another, hoping that it will curl just enough.
Yep.
Oh, Brad.
Okay.
So a chance to make it a 9-6 game.
How did it feel?
Got to find some paint. Final stone, Kadriana Sahaidak.
Curling now.
Yeah, your weight's good.
Line's good. All you.
It's good.
Line's
Good
good.
shot.
Not over just yet, as they'll draw in and take advantage of the Einarson mistake. A little bit of life. But when we come back, it is still Einarson Gushue with hammer up by 3. One of her rare misses in this gold medal game. So that mistake from Carey leading to 4, and that means it is power play time. So the team leading Einarson Gushue will use the power play, basically playing some defense, trying to keep it open for Carey with her final stone.
And you know what, Muds? I'm going to challenge you a little bit on that. I think it was a mistake from Brad and Carey. Both let off a little bit. Brad calls that earlier, or he calls curl. You catch either one of those a little bit thicker, at least one goes out, but sometimes when the scoreboard starts to be really different, a little bit of a letdown, and that's what happens when you take your eyes off the prize.
And you know what, to your point, the end where they scored the single, and even Brad admitted it, he's like, it was silly of me. They let her off the hook by being able to hit and get the one.
Yes.
And really this, we've seen it in this format. Like it never is really over.
It'd be nice to leave it shot though.
Yeah. Be like for ice here.
Just a little less. A little less. Oh. No, give me edge of 4.
Okay, line's good. Yep. Line's good. Yep.
So Colton coming around the corner guards.
Yep. Gotta go.
Wait's there.
Okay, well,
All there.
all you.
No.
Hard, Brad.
No.
Hard, Brad. Hard, Brad. Go.
No, we'll leave it.
That's good.
Nice shot.
I don't mind playing this double
spot.
peel because now we can do that on the next one.
Okay.
Worst case is I leave line 2, but then we're just hitting away. I think if we just play the tight when the corner freezes, it's not great for us.
You just gotta hope he overcuts it, nuts it, and then we just keep guarding it. And she's not having an open hit for the win. At least it makes her throw the last one.
Are you trying to play it like across?
Yeah,
the
right
face,
across,
or
yeah.
like you don't want to hit 7/8 and do it that way?
I like right across.
Okay.
I might get all three of them.
Okay.
And for obvious reasons, need to
Yep,
keep that
yep.
going as you look at
Hard.
that graphic.
Whoa, 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 it's curling, it's curling. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Do you like that same ice?
The guard's moved over a little bit, so I need a little more ice. Even a little more, Cage.
So maybe a little more anxious than they thought it
Weight should be
might
there.
be coming down to the
Line's
wire.
good. Yep.
And there are stones in play.
It's there.
Line's
Already
good.
shot. They still have a corner guard, an
Yeah.
opportunity to get another
Finally.
one behind. And you just
There.
want your opponent to have to
so.
throw last rock.
All by itself.
Sit.
Just has to sit down. Sit. Grind. Grind. Sit there. Sit. No, that's not bad.
Check.
Yep.
That's good.
I gotta come into the house again though.
Yeah.
So you just have an easy shot, eh?
So eliminate stones.
Just trying to make the guard go away so that there's nothing that can be hidden anymore. Wants to make sure that Carey has an open shot.
So what we gotta do?
So the placement stone, long gone.
Gotta tap this one back here. Tap and roll here. This is the only really shot, unless if I can. There's no way I'm getting here.
No.
Timeout.
And their final
'Cause
timeout.
right now it's, yeah, double wins it, right?
Yep.
I want to at least make Carey throw her last one. No, I think this is a shot. You gotta tap it back here
Okay.
and try
like
to
it.
try to roll it to here.
Okay.
Even if I just split it even,
Yeah.
but I don't want to roll this too far either, though.
No.
No, there's not.
It's too
really
bad.
much.
Too bad you can't just get. Too bad you can't just get inside between the two.
No,
of
I
those,
know.
eh?
I got to throw like a spinner way out to the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shot, Cage. I'm gonna have to take. Is it better to go cross it?
I think across.
And then if I end up hitting it high and whatever, I think cross we know
Yeah.
it better. So this is not gonna go as much that way. It'll go more straight down. So yeah,
Where do
we
you
just
wanna
want to.
hit?
So we want to tap her back here.
Because you want to roll a bit.
Yeah, I want to hit probably about like 2/3, about there.
Go here.
I'm gonna hit about this much. And just roll here. And hopefully stay shot. I'll count this.
Go here.
I don't.
You want to hit here?
Sure.
Okay. What kind of weight do you like?
I'm throwing just.
And
just
welcome our
back
viewers that were watching tennis to our coverage. The gold medal game, final night, Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. It is Einarson Gushue, a 9-6 advantage with Hammer, throwing the red stones here in 8, up against Kadriana Sahaidak and Colton Lott. And you see that 4, it was huge, the stolen 4 in the fourth end. And then a miss from Carey Einarson in 7, allowing Kadriana to draw in for 4. So here we are. Still desperate times, though, and this is Colton Lott. 4 stones remaining in this 8th end.
And he's trying to move his own stone around to ensure that there's no double set up so that Carey has to throw her last stone. But there's going to be some open stones, and for
gotta go
Brad
to line.
and Carey, it's just about
Gotta go
picking
to line.
away at yellow.
And don't want to tap it too far
Carey.
as the shooter rolls.
It's interesting.
Good.
Spread them out.
This one?
And right now they lie 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think so, hey?
Sure.
It's worth playing it.
Third.
Yep.
I would have hit more nose. I might have almost punched it through.
It's okay.
So make the double.
I probably should have more nose though.
And become a Canadian champion.
But then I don't know as much.
Yep. Hard.
Brad Gushue.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Einarson cleaning.
Hard.
1, 2, bucket. Team Canada. Gushue, Einarson, your champions in Calgary. What a performance. Unbelievable. Carrie Einarson,
Played great this
a
week.
rookie.
Had a ton of fun.
Hi, everyone back home.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks so much for cheering. Chloe, Cameron, Kyle, love you.
Love you, Haley. Love you, Marissa, Krista, Mom and Dad.
Just missed the fans and the family in the building. Yes, champions live here. Carrie Einarson in her debut at Canadian Mixed Doubles, teaming up with Brad Gushue, and a gold medal. And yeah, some tears, the losing. A tough one as they lose their second final. Lost that final to Myers and Walker back in 2018, and again here under the bubble. We'll step aside and hear from our champions right after this.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like it, by Tim Hortons, get your Tim's run without the run, order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
It has been a very special week and night, our final night, the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship, and we have champions in Carrie Einarson and Brad Gushue winning that gold medal.
Hi there, I'm Leela Sharon here, and I'm so honored to be your Minister of Culture, Multiculturalism, and the Status of Women here in Alberta. I'd like to acknowledge that this curling event took place on Treaty 7 territory, which also holds a very deep importance to the people of Métis Nation, Alberta, Region 3. I am so happy that curlers could safely compete in the 2021 Canadian Mixed Doubles. Thanks to Curling Canada and all of the partners and volunteers for their tireless work to make this event possible, especially during this challenging time. Watching the amazing skill of Canada's best curlers from the comfort of our homes, sometimes in our pajamas, has been a treat for all of us Canadians. Congratulations to the champions, and a very, very special good luck at the World Championship.
She certainly is the golden girl in the bubble. Carrie Einarson winning the Scotties and now the mixed doubles, and the winning team with Kathy.
Carrie and Brad, congratulations. Carrie, to you first. After such a tough year, we have a pandemic, and now you have 2 Canadian titles in a row. How does it feel?
I never dreamt about this either. Wow, it feels absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of Colton and Kadriana. I'm really close with them, so it was hard. But yeah, I'm just so proud of Brad and I as well.
Brad, you've represented Canada at the Olympics before. Not only do you have a chance to win a world title, but to put Canada in the Olympics, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, we haven't even thought about it. There's a lot to think about over the next few weeks, but to have the opportunity to go and represent Canada is going to be a lot of fun, especially with what's happened this year, and both of us missing out on an opportunity to represent Canada last year. I think this is kind of bittersweet. It's going to make up a little bit for that.
Well, a trip to Scotland for both of you, and quickly, both of you. Carrie, what have you learned about mixed doubles and Brad?
Well, there's a lot of shots out there that I'm like, that's not there. And that triple I made earlier, I was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. So, yeah, I'm just learning a lot from Brad. He's very experienced.
Congratulations to you both. You are carrying all of our hopes with you.
And the emotion of now a 2-time champ under the bubble, Brad Gushue, his first gold medal in this discipline as well. An outstanding week, and 2 great teams battling for this gold medal. And it is another silver for Colton Lott and Kadriana Sahaidak, this young talented team, as they won a bronze 2019, that's silver in 2018, and another final and another silver. They should be very proud of their performance throughout the week. And this is pretty cool. The three-time Brier champ, Olympic gold medalist, and now golden in mixed doubles, Carrie Einarson, Brad Gushue, and they will be Team Canada in Aberdeen, Scotland, May 17th. Great smiles and outstanding champions.
On behalf of Home Hardware, I want to congratulate the incredibly skilled athletes who made this tournament such a thrill for the fans to watch. Our gratitude goes to the organizers, volunteers, City of Calgary, and the province of Alberta for their great efforts to keep everyone safe so Canadians could cheer on this year's elite field of 35 teams. Home Hardware is proud of our long-standing partnership with Curling Canada, and we are honored to offer our continued support to the sport and its athletes. As we have witnessed over the past few days, curling has the ability to unite, entertain, and inspire Canadians from all walks of life. Fostering community spirit through the power of sport has never been more important. Locally owned and genuinely Canadian, Home Hardware is Canada's largest dealer-owned home improvement retailer. We believe in the power of community and proudly support the sport of curling. Congratulations again to our talented athletes. We wish you continued success. From our home to yours, be safe, be well, be kind.
Outstanding champions. Congratulations, Carrie Einarson, Brad Gushue, Team Canada, and they will represent our country at the Worlds in Scotland. It is my final night in Calgary. Such a successful Scotties and Brier, and now mixed doubles. I want to spend a real special thank you to our hardworking TSN crew. For a lot of you men and women, I know well over 60 days and more to come in the bubble. Thank you sincerely for all your hard work to make Kathy and I look a lot better than we are, and I thank my mixed doubles partner, Kathy Gushue, as well. As the bubble continues here in Calgary at Canada Olympic Park and Winsport Arena, as we have a lot more great curling coming up. The Seasons of Champions continuing. It is the BKT Tires OK Tire 2021 World Men's Curling Championship, the first draw. Brendan Botcher, Team Canada, and Bruce Mowat out of Scotland will be fabulous. Friday, April 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Vic Roeder, Russ Howard, Cheryl Bernard, and Kathy Gushue. Sorry, Kathy, still in the bubble. Working hard. Great coverage all week long, great curling, spectacular teams. We started with 35 last Thursday, and we're down to the gold medal winning team. Adriana Sahaidak, Colton Lott, the future is very bright for you. Congrats on the silver. Carrie Einarson, Brad Gushue, golden in Calgary under the bubble. On behalf of myself, Brian Mudryk, Kathy Gushue, our very hard-working TSN crew, thank you for watching.